Hello there. Have you ever felt like your mind is a cup already overflowing, unable to hold even a single drop more? Worries, stress, and tangled thoughts are weighing heavily on your spirit, leaving you feeling exhausted and drained. But here's the strange thing. Sometimes, you don't have to fix everything right away to find peace. Today, I want to share with you some simple yet incredibly powerful secrets to help you release mental tension and rediscover peace in your life. You don't need to change the world or do anything grand. Just learning to let go, forgive, and practice gratitude. These things not only help relieve stress, but also open a new path where you can find true inner peace. Let's dive into these secrets, and you'll see that peace of mind isn't as distant as you may think. Script 1. The secret of silence in time. The human mind is constantly surrounded by thoughts, worries, and illusions about the future. Feelings of restlessness and tension frequently invade our consciousness, leaving us with a sense that we can never find a moment of peace. However, there is a secret that few recognize: the silence within time. Over 2,000 years ago, Lao Tzu, the famous Chinese philosopher, wrote in the Tao Te Ching, "When the mind is still, all things will find their proper place." This is a powerful reminder to stop, set aside our worries, and allow the mind to settle. Lao Tzu not only taught us wisdom, but also pointed out that peace is not something we find outside of ourselves. It is a state that we can create from within. So, what does silence mean? It's not a state of emptiness, but of harmony and balance, where the mind is no longer pulled by worries and desires. In such a moment, we don't strive to control everything, but instead, allow things to unfold naturally. Modern science has also shown that taking time to pause is actually very beneficial for our health. A study by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, the founder of the Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction (MBSR) program, revealed that meditation and mindfulness help reduce stress levels, improve mental health, and even boost the body's ability to fight illness. Kabat-Zinn explains that stillness and mindfulness help the body reduce the production of cortisol, a stress hormone, while promoting relaxation and inner peace. When we quiet our minds, we become more aware of the miracles happening around us. As Albert Einstein once said, "A quiet mind is where the most creative ideas are born." While the outside world is loud and chaotic, we need to create a quiet space within ourselves in order to see more clearly, think more wisely, and feel more deeply. A famous story that illustrates this well is that of Eihei Dogen, the founder of the Soto Zen School of Japan. During one of his meditation sessions, Dogen realized that silence was the path to wisdom. He taught that meditation is not a method to search for something new, but a way to return to oneself, to explore existence in every moment. The stillness in meditation, according to Dogen, is where we can discover the true nature of life. It is the natural, peaceful state of the soul. Another interesting aspect of silence is that it gives us a unique sense of time. While everything around us seems to pass quickly, those moments of stillness make time feel as though it slows down, as if we are truly living in each second. This is an experience that not everyone can recognize if they are constantly rushing through life. In fact, these moments of stillness not only help reduce stress, but also expand our awareness, allowing us to see the bigger picture of life, which helps us act more wisely and compassionately. Lao Tzu's theory of the Tao and silence can be applied in modern life. In today's fast-paced and busy world, we need to actively seek moments of quiet to recharge and reconnect with ourselves. Silence is not just a tool for releasing stress, but also a method for making better decisions and improving the quality of our lives. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a Zen master, once said, "Meditation is returning to yourself." And it is precisely in those moments of returning that we find peace, wisdom, and the ability to view the world more clearly. When we no longer fear or stress over what we cannot control, we discover ourselves in the stillness. That is the power of silence. Once we understand and experience this, we will see that there is nothing more valuable than allowing ourselves to stop and merge with the stillness of time. We will continue exploring other methods for reducing stress in the upcoming sections of this video. However, right now, you can try pausing for a few minutes and feel the stillness within. Let your mind rest, and you will notice a change immediately. Script 2. Exploring the power of breath. While we're talking about stillness, One of the most effective methods to achieve peace of mind is breathing properly. Breathing may seem like a natural and simple act, but few realize that proper breathing can be a powerful tool for reducing stress, improving mental health, and bringing deep relaxation. Breathing is a crucial part of all stress reduction methods. Interestingly, the benefits of deep breathing were recognized long before modern science began to study them. In Ayurvedic medicine from India, breathing is considered a bridge between the body and mind. Ancient scholars discovered that when we breathe deeply and steadily, prana, the life energy, flows more freely through the body, reducing stress and keeping the body healthy. In yoga, breathing exercises, called pranayama, are considered essential techniques to purify the body and calm the mind. Hippocrates, known as the father of medicine, also emphasized the importance of breathing correctly. He once said, "Breathing is an important part of health, as it connects the body and the mind." These words predicted a truth that modern science has now proven. When we breathe deeply and slowly, the body automatically activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system that helps the body relax and recover. Why deep breathing? When we breathe deeply, we are using the full capacity of our lungs, allowing our body to absorb the maximum amount of oxygen, which nourishes our cells better. This also helps release the tension in our body, because when we breathe shallowly and quickly, the body responds with a stress reaction, like when we're anxious or stressed. A great example of the benefits of deep breathing in real life is the story of Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. Before making important decisions in life and business, Jobs would always take time to meditate and breathe deeply. In an interview, Jobs shared that meditation and deep breathing helped him release tension, boost his creativity, and make clearer decisions. Therefore, breathing not only helps relax the body, but it also helps our mind become sharper and more focused. Breathing also plays a crucial role in reducing anxiety and improving mood. Harvard University's research shows that individuals who practice slow and deep breathing tend to experience reduced levels of anxiety and stress, improved emotional regulation, and better problem-solving abilities. This is a clear demonstration of the deep connection between our breathing and our mental state. Try a simple breathing exercise that you can practice anytime throughout your day. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a popular method recommended by doctors and health experts. Here's how to do it. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this breathing cycle about 4 times. You will feel the difference immediately. A sense of relaxation will wash over you, soothing the tension and anxiety in your body. This is a simple but incredibly effective practice. We can easily notice that when we are stressed, our breath becomes fast and shallow. When we are anxious, or even when we are angry, our breath also changes. This is a clear signal showing the connection between the body and the mind. Therefore, whenever you feel tense, returning to your breath can help you regain control and bring yourself back to balance. Another study by Dr. Richard Davidson, a psychologist and neuroscientist at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, showed that individuals who practice breathing techniques and meditation can regulate their brain's response to stress. He stated, "Our studies have shown that practicing meditation and mindful breathing can change the structure of the brain, helping us respond less to stress and maintain calm in difficult situations. The mind may be a source of stress, but our body has the ability to heal itself when provided with enough oxygen and when we teach ourselves to breathe correctly." Breathing is a simple yet incredibly powerful tool to release tension and help us maintain inner peace. As Thich Nhat Hanh shared in a lecture on meditation, each breath is an opportunity to return to yourself. This return is not just to relax, but to deeply connect with oneself and with life in every moment. When we breathe mindfully, we realize that everything unfolds perfectly as it is, and all we need to do is be present in this moment. Have you tried these breathing exercises yet? Give them a try and share your experience in the comments below. Script 3. The power of forgiveness. Letting go to be free. One of the most important elements in reducing stress and finding inner peace is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not just an act that helps others feel lighter. It's also a way for us to free ourselves from emotional burdens. In fact, the inability to forgive is one of the greatest sources of stress and suffering in the mind. Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for fighting against the apartheid regime in South Africa, is a living example of the power of forgiveness. After being released from prison, instead of holding resentment toward those who imprisoned him, he chose to forgive and engage in dialogue with his former enemies. He said, "Forgiveness liberates the soul, while resentment only nourishes the wound." Mandela's forgiveness not only helped heal his own wounds, but also helped the entire country of South Africa reconcile and move past deep divisions. Forgiveness, in simple terms, is about letting go of the pain we have carried with us for so long. When we hold on to resentment, we are like someone carrying a heavy burden, a large rock that we can't remove. This affects both our body and our mind, causing unnecessary tension. According to Harvard University research, when we harbor anger or resentment, the body produces stress hormones like cortisol, causing imbalances in the nervous system and cardiovascular system. If we don't forgive, not only is our mind affected, but our physical health suffers as well. On the other hand, when we choose to forgive, the brain produces positive chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins, helping the body feel relaxed, comfortable, and full of energy. Thich Nhat Hanh's teachings on forgiveness in Buddhism are deeply touching. He shares the story of a mother whose child had been killed. At first, the mother couldn't forgive the murderer and lived with deep resentment. But after attending a meditation retreat, Thich Nhat Hanh guided her to practice forgiveness, not only toward the killer but also toward herself. When you don't forgive, you are drinking poison and hoping the other person will die. Forgiveness is the antidote that frees you, Thich Nhat Hanh shared. After practicing forgiveness, the mother not only freed herself from her inner pain, but also found peace in her heart. Science has also proven that forgiveness can help reduce stress and anxiety. In a study conducted by Stanford University, researchers found that people with the ability to forgive are less affected by negative emotions and tend to live happier lives. They are less likely to suffer from mental health issues like depression or anxiety disorders, and their physical health improves as well. This once again shows that forgiveness is not just a spiritual act, but also beneficial for our overall health. When we forgive, it does not mean we condone the wrong actions of others. Rather, we give up our right to seek revenge and allow ourselves to be freed from the prison of pain. Mahatma Gandhi, who always fought for peace and freedom, said, "When you forgive, you don't change the past, but you change the future." This quote shows that while the past may be unchangeable, how we face it today determines our future. Forgiveness can also help improve relationships. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability and compassion, points out that forgiveness creates space for compassion and love to grow. When we forgive, we not only soothe the wounds within ourselves, but also open our hearts to love and empathize with others. This helps us build healthier and more sustainable relationships. However, forgiveness is not always easy. Sometimes, we feel as if we've been hurt too much, and forgiving seems incredibly difficult. But remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a decision made in an instant. It's a process of learning and practicing every day. When we allow ourselves to forgive, we begin a process of healing, not only for others but for ourselves as well. One simple method to begin the journey of forgiveness is to write down what you feel. Writing out your emotions helps you gain a clearer perspective on what is happening in your heart. Afterward, you can try writing a forgiveness letter. Not necessarily to send, but simply writing it out can help you feel lighter. As Rumi once said, "Let every sorrow, every pain, flow through you like a river." Don't hold on to negative emotions. Let them flow like a stream, making way for peace. Forgiveness is a pivotal turning point in the journey toward inner peace. When we forgive, we not only free ourselves from the psychological burden, but also open the door to a future that is freer and happier. Share your forgiveness story in the comments below. Have you ever forgiven someone and felt lighter afterward? Script 4, Gratitude, the key to unlocking peace. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to release mental tension is through the practice of gratitude. In our daily lives, we often find ourselves caught up in worries about the future, regrets about the past, and unresolved issues. But when we take time to acknowledge the good things around us, we begin to feel a sense of peace and abundance that we already have. Gratitude, in its simplest form, is recognizing and appreciating the good things we have in the present moment. When we start looking at life through the lens of gratitude, our minds automatically reduce anxiety and stress because instead of focusing on what we lack or the difficulties we face, we begin to see the richness and beauty in even the simplest moments. Maya Angelou, the renowned American poet and author, once shared, "When you realize the value of gratitude, you will see that everything you have is a gift." These words highlight that gratitude is not only about being thankful for the big things in life, but also about the ability to recognize and appreciate the small things, from a good meal to a sincere smile from a loved one. It is gratitude that helps us see the abundance of life, even when we are facing challenges. Scientific studies have shown that the practice of gratitude has a profound effect on reducing stress and improving mental health. A famous study by Dr. Robert Emmons, often called the father of gratitude research, found that people who regularly practice gratitude are less likely to suffer from depression and anxiety compared to those who do not. They feel more satisfied with their lives, cope better with stress, and even experience better physical health. Emmons and his colleagues conducted a long-term study on the effects of gratitude. Participants in the study were asked to record the things they felt grateful for each day. The results showed that those who practiced this exercise experienced a significant increase in happiness and life satisfaction. Not only that, but they also reported feeling less stressed and had lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, than those who did not practice gratitude. It's clear that gratitude has the power to change the way we view life. When we take a few minutes each day to appreciate the good things in our lives, we truly can change the way our brains function. Sharon Salzberg, a well-known author and meditation teacher, said, "Gratitude is an endless source of energy. It helps you connect with yourself and the world around you more deeply." Gratitude is not just about appreciating what we have, but also about opening our hearts to recognize the good even in challenging situations. In fact, throughout history, there have been many great examples of individuals who demonstrated the power of gratitude. One notable story is that of Viktor Frankl, a psychologist and author of the famous book Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl endured the horrors of Nazi concentration camps, where death and suffering were rampant. However, in the most extreme circumstances, he found a profound strength in gratitude. Frankl wrote, "When you cannot change your circumstances, you can always change your attitude." What he was referring to is that gratitude doesn't always come from favorable circumstances, but sometimes from the very challenges we face. It is the gratitude for the lessons life brings, even if they come through pain or suffering. Gratitude is not something that can be found in a single day. It is a habit that must be nurtured over time. Oprah Winfrey, who has inspired millions around the world, shared that she starts each day by writing down 3 things she is grateful for. She believes that this practice not only helps her maintain focus and peace, but also allows her to feel a sense of richness and prosperity in her own life. Maintaining this habit can be a wonderful way for each of us to find joy in our everyday lives. A simple method you can start today is to keep a gratitude journal. Each evening, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for from that day. Whether it's a warm cup of tea, an interesting conversation with a friend, or just a peaceful moment amidst a busy life, every little thing is a precious gem you can appreciate. Practicing gratitude not only helps reduce stress, but also helps us change our perspective on life. When we begin to focus on the good things and express our thanks for them, we create space for peace and clarity to emerge in our minds. And in that space, our worries and tension gradually fade away. Buddha once said, "Live in gratitude, and you will see that everything around you is a gift." This is a reminder that happiness is not a destination, but a journey. And that journey begins with gratitude. You can start practicing gratitude today. Share what you are grateful for in your life in the comments below this video. How do you feel when you begin focusing on the good things around you? Thank you so much for watching this video and sharing in these secrets to reducing stress and finding peace. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another inspiring and valuable video. Leave a comment below. Have you ever experienced a shift in your soul when practicing these principles? Share your story with me, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer and continue this journey toward peace with you. Wishing you a peaceful day ahead, and remember, peace begins with your mind. See you in the next video.